Today's February 16th. Next to me, I have Barbara Dodley. I guess I've known her for like, 7, 8 years, right? Right now, it's not re-rehearsed or anything, so this is everything's right off the cuff. So she said, what should I say? I don't know. We're going to let her talk. Anyway, Barbara's my 63rd person I'm speaking to this year. My personal goal was 100. I'm up to above 60, and Barbara's going to share her story of what has happened to her since she's been on since she switched to mostly a raw food diet. And I guess that would begin like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
I think it's been 5 years.
Okay.
It took us a year to transition into it, and we thought we were going to do 80% raw and 20% cooked. But then we lost interest in the 20% cooked, and so we found that we were just doing raw. And then we would sometimes eat out and eat foods that were cooked, and then we would feel terrible, so that would reinforce staying raw.
Why don't you start what happened, maybe how much weight you've lost, you and your husband, maybe what some of the things that led up to your decision?
Well, I weighed over 200 pounds, and so that was my motivation. I was happy at that weight, but it was a little difficult to maneuver sometimes, and so I was thinking that eventually this would not be good. I would probably be headed for serious health problems, and I finally thought, well, I have to do something. I'll try the 80-20 approach. And I kept buying clothes. I spent a tremendous amount of money on clothes because I didn't realize I would lose that much weight. So, you know, my clothes would start to hang on me, and I'd go out and buy everything new, and I'd wash it and start to iron it and hem it, and by that time it didn't fit, and I'd have to go out again. So I spent a lot of time, you know, in clothing stores, actually.
Right.
And so the weight just melted off. I would say the first 40 to 50 pounds just, boom.
That's
you
mostly fruit, leafy greens, and nothing seeds?
Right.
And
Yeah.
some grains and some...
No, I don't eat grains.
You don't eat grains,
No.
but back then you did?
No.
No, you never did.
Well, the grains were not a big feature.
But you had you have a medical background, somewhat medical background, because you teach homeopathy.
I teach homeopathy, but I don't have a medical background.
But you did have you were in a serious accident,
I was.
and then you had some serious medical issues.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
But everything just sort of melted away. I wouldn't say that my health is 1,000%, but you know, we're doing well. I'm 66 years old. We're not on any medication. My husband lost 60 pounds and I lost 70. And that loss, I think he's inched up a little bit. But, so he may be at the part where he's probably 40 or 50 pounds down. But I've maintained my loss for 4 years now. And as long as we eat.
What are some of the other benefits that you have seen?
Well, my varicose veins seem to be almost gone. I don't know.
That's good.
I'm kind of shocked at that. That was a
Right.
recent thing.
Okay.
You know, so I guess improvements continue. I had a lot of problems with my eyes, and that seemed to be over. And a lot of swelling in my ankles and so forth, and that seemed to go away. A lot of indigestion, a lot of headaches, congestion, and all those things just disappear. So that's
So you're a
it.
believer in like a raw food lifestyle?
I don't think I'm a believer. I just find that that's
Works
the
best,
only thing
right.
that works for me.
Right,
So
right.
when I see people that have different kinds of problems, I think, why not try it? It doesn't cost any more than eating poorly.
And you basically try and incorporate your homeopathy with your raw food experience, right?
Well, we use homeopathy, we use chiropractic for our health. And if we need something else, we would use vitamins, and that's about it. So I teach homeopathy, and I've taught it weekly for 9 years. And I taught it before that, but only in short courses and so forth. And now I'm starting to incorporate a lot of food and health and nutrition,
Right.
raw food information, and people are very interested in it.
Right.
So it's interesting to find that happening. Yeah. That's
Okay.
about it, Arnold.
Yay.